For 3 years, everyone agreed. Lisbon was the best city in Europe for travelers on a budget. Then Tbilisi entered the conversation. So which one actually wins? We compared both cities across 6 categories with real data and no agenda. Category 1, cost of living. Tbilisi wins this category decisively. A one-bedroom apartment in the center of Tbilisi runs $400 to $600 per month. Lisbon's equivalent, $1,200 to $1,800. Coffee, $1 versus $3.50. A full local dinner, $8 versus $22. Category 2, food scene. Georgia invented wine 8,000 years ago, the oldest wine-producing region on Earth. The cuisine is unlike anything in Europe. Khinkali dumplings, churchkela, walnut-stuffed eggplant, and supra culture, the multi-hour feast tradition that doubles as a social institution. Lisbon's food scene is genuinely world-class. The best bacalhau you'll ever eat, pastel de nata from the original Belém bakery, exceptional wine at every price point, but it costs twice as much for a similar quality experience. Category 3, nightlife. Tbilisi has one of the most respected underground electronic music scenes in the world. Bassiani and Café Gallery are in the conversation with Berlin's Berghain for techno and electronic music culture. Entry is typically $10 to $15, and the nights run until noon. Lisbon's nightlife is the opposite energy. Fado houses, rooftop bars in Alfama, long dinners that turn into late nights naturally. Less club culture, more city as experience. Bairro Alto fills up after midnight and empties at 4 a.m. Both cities are exceptional, just completely different. Category 4, architecture and atmosphere. Tbilisi is architecturally unlike any city in Europe or Asia. It's genuinely its own thing. Hand-carved wooden balconies, overhanging cobblestone streets, Persian-influenced bathhouses, Soviet-era buildings colliding with medieval churches. Raw and surprising at every corner. Lisbon is more polished. The azulejo tiles, the miradoros at sunset, the riverfront. It's the most photogenic city in Europe for a reason. The atmosphere is warm and unhurried in a way that feels specifically Portuguese. Category 5, ease of travel. Georgia offers visa-free entry for most Western nationalities, 1 year, no restrictions. Flights connect through Istanbul, Vienna, and Warsaw from most European and American hubs. The language barrier is real. Georgian script is unique, and almost no signage is in Latin characters outside the tourist areas. Lisbon is inside the EU Schengen zone, which means seamless travel for European passport holders and standard 90-day visa-free access for most others. English is widely spoken. Transport connections to the rest of Europe are excellent. The infrastructure is fully developed. Nothing surprises you. Category 6, the X Factor. What Tbilisi has that Lisbon can't replicate? Genuine novelty. Tbilisi feels like a discovery. The Caucasus Mountains as a backdrop. Sulfur bathhouses that have operated for 1,000 years. A culture that's genuinely distinct from anything in Western Europe. What Lisbon has that Tbilisi can't match? Infrastructure certainty and proximity. You're 30 minutes from some of Europe's best beaches. Sintra is an hour away. The entire Alentejo wine region is a 2-hour drive. EU membership means banking, healthcare, and logistics work predictably. The verdict: if budget is your primary constraint, Tbilisi wins by a wide margin. $40 to $50 a day in Tbilisi is comfortable. That number in Lisbon gets you a hostel bed and careful eating. If you're a remote worker or digital nomad, Tbilisi is one of the best deals on the planet right now. Fast internet, 1-year visa, English increasingly common in cafes and co-working spaces. Monthly cost under $1,000 for a real apartment. If you want a European city break, a long weekend, a honeymoon, a first trip to southern Europe, Lisbon. It's more immediately accessible, more reliably beautiful, and the food scene is fully developed. The investment is worth it for the right trip type. Best time for both. March through May and September through October. Avoid peak summer crowds and heat. Tbilisi's Wine Festival in October is a specific reason to time your trip. Lisbon's June festival season, Santos Populares, is one of the best street party experiences in Europe. Both cities are worth it. The question is, which version of worth it matches what you actually want from a trip? The answer is in the description, along with specific neighborhood recommendations, accommodation tips, and the one thing most first-time visitors to each city get wrong. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this.